Fishers. We've got a lot of reports coming in from different areas at the moment, and look, it's hit and miss in some spots, but we're still keen. There's a lot of fish getting caught, and we've got to change the seasons, obviously, from the summer, spring, winter, autumn, all that sort of stuff. In other words, it's getting cold from the heat. So what's happening is Dartmouth Dam, it seems to have picked up again over the last week. We're pretty happy with that. Maso tells me it's okay. He also said the Victorian streams are really cracking at the moment. You've got a couple of weeks left to fish those, so go and give them a go. New South Wales just the same, but we'll talk about that. Hume Weir, it's gone really flat on us, not much happening there. The yellows seem to have disappeared again. You might pick up the odd one, but look, it's hardly worth chasing them at the moment because you've got to muck around getting your boat in the water, all that sort of stuff. Cray season opens on the 1st of June. Happy days. There'll be a lot of crays caught from Albury down to Mulwala and probably even the lake itself out at Mulwala actually, especially the top end of the lake where the rivers run in there, where the Murray runs in and the Ovens. So it's not too bad there at the moment. There is a few cod coming out of Mulwala. It seems to have slowed down a fair bit. The odd big fish and a few small fish amongst them, but look, it's not cracking at the moment. We've had a week of mediocre fishing there. Murrumbidgee River around us, pretty darn good actually. It's low, you'll get a boat in if you put in a bit of time and effort. And also it's clear, it's perfect. That rain will colour it up a little bit, but it's certainly definitely worth bait fishing, and the lure fishermen are getting their fair share as well. A few trout cod, a few Murray cod, the occasional good yellow belly, looking promising. So it's certainly worth being out there at the moment. Tumut River, low, easy to fish, fishing exceptionally well. The browns seem to have moved in a little bit, they're more visible or more active. Fished it on Tuesday, got a few nice browns, a few rainbows, certainly worth the effort. The conditions were terrible as far as rain and that goes, but the fish don't seem to mind. It's just the fishermen that mind that. Blowering. The big cod have started up there. They're getting some monsters up there as we speak. But again, if you're keen enough and you want to be up there in the middle of the night, by all means. But seriously, you don't have to fish the middle of the night at Blowering to catch cod. Get back to the old school. Start trolling some decent lures around. Don't have to be monster lures. 70, 80, 90, 100 mil lures, 110s, that'll do the job nicely. And my old favourite hammerhead, it'll cover it nicely. Get down to 30 to 40 feet and basically work some of those little, what we call riprap, a few rocky little outcrops and that, where there's a little bit of structure, bounce the bottom, you'll do all right. You'll get some nice cod. A few yellows, haven't heard of any redfin, but the trout will start very soon up the top end of Blowering, so keep an eye on that one. Tentangra still good, but oh my goodness gracious, you have to be a brave person to get in there this time of year. So it's certainly worth a bit of a look in. Yukonbean, not a great deal of activity, but fishing off the bank seems to be pretty consistent there. Jindabyne, got some really good reports from Jindabyne over the last couple of days. Some really big browns, a few salmon, and some reasonably consistent catches, flatline trolling with deep diving lures more than anything else. Any of those sort of slim bodied lures will cover the options. Probably even slim minnows in 100 mil, but put a bit of lead line on them and get them down a little bit deeper, you should do all right. Wangler, good, still getting good reports from there. It's going to slow down any day now. I don't think it's going to last too much longer. Cross our fingers, see what happens. Barrenjock, haven't got a decent report out of there for a while. Yukonbean, the spawn run. Look, I reckon it started. The river's come up, it's got a little bit of colour in it, looks promising. It's only the last day or so. Haven't got the reports flowing in yet, but I would be almost positive that there's some fish running up there now. So anybody wanting the chance, this is your best chance of the season. Hasn't happened prior to this, and I reckon this is about the only chance you got from now till the close. So you haven't got much longer to go, a couple of weeks. Get up there, get stuck into it. So as you can see, we've got a bit of activity around us. If you need some updated reports from elsewhere, because we can tell you about hundreds of places, give us a tingle and we'll let you know.